everybody. Daniela here again, founder of Redesign Your Life and Your Secret Weapon. This week, again, we are continuing with self-care, and this can go in either the mental or physical category. I had a little bit of an epiphany as I was brushing my hair here, and I was thinking about how many of us, and this includes me for a very long time, how many of us talk shit about our hair? Go ahead, raise your hand. Right? That's you. That's me. Everybody does, okay? Everybody talks shit about their hair. You know, in some way, it's too straight, it's too curly, it's too coarse, it's too thin, it's too thick. It's not the color, that you hate the color. It never behaves. I hate my hair, I hate my hair, I hate my hair, I hate my hair, right? Right? How often do we say that to ourselves? Think about that for a minute. You hate your hair? That's like saying you hate your arm. It's kind of weird, right? It's just another form of self-loathing that we have just become accustomed to, constantly berating ourselves and putting ourselves down, which is what this has to do with self-care. So I would like to challenge you this week and see how this goes for you. But when you're brushing your hair, stop telling it you hate it. It's an extension of you. It's a part of you. It comes out of you, part of you. Just like your eyes, your eyelashes. And it's special. It's special because it's the only hair that actually grows this long on your whole body. Everywhere else doesn't grow that long, does it? So I think that there is really something special about our hair that we are really not tapping into. And I think movies like Avatar, as cheesy as you might think that is, there's some really, really solid points in that movie if you have eyes to see. The Na'vi, the main alien ET character in that movie, they connect with the world with their hair. They literally connect with the world, and the plant comes up and grabs their hair, and they connect with the world, and they have they have a connection there. They become one with the planet, which is so amazing, because they exchange information and memories and this and that and the other. So it's super powerful in that movie, and I think that they're onto something. There's a great story that I love to tell about hair. Whenever anyone's like, I don't know if I should cut my hair, especially for guys, that they're always like, well, you have to be clean cut, and it's like, well, what is really a definition of clean cut? But here's the story. So back in the day, during the First World War, they were looking for scouts. They were looking for people that could go in to enemy territory and not be noticed. Go in, get information, and come out. So the government, in its infinite wisdom, we won't get into that. So the government decided they were going to look into Native American trackers. And they did, and they were like, oh my God, these guys are fantastic. Holy crap, they can get in and get out. No one ever sees them. No one ever hears from them. It's like magic, right? So they get these guys, they bring them on board, they run them through the slew of tests, they pass with flying colors, and then they put them in the military. What do we do the second anybody goes into the military? Particularly men. Cut their hair off. And as you know, Native Americans are known for their beautiful hair. Beautiful. Right? So they cut it all off. What happened? Well, these guys that had passed with flying colors went into the field and they got fucked. Totally got fucked. They had to go and rescue them. They had to go get them. Totally fucked up the whole thing. The scientists, the guys in charge, they couldn't figure out what the hell had happened. So they did this over and over again a couple of times, like we do. And finally, somebody caught on to the only thing that's different is the fact that we're cutting their hair before and after. So they tested it. They got a whole new batch of guys, a whole new test, ran them through it. They aced it, just like always. But then, when they brought them into the military to put them into service, they didn't cut their hair. What do you think happened? That's right. It worked. Worked like a charm. They had no problem. Completely still connected to the land. Completely did their job 100%. And so after the fact, you know, they go to the Native Americans and they're like, what the heck's with the hair? They're like, oh yeah, that's like our antenna. Just so matter of fact. They're like, oh yeah, that's, you know, this is like, it's an antenna, you know, with our connection to the divine source, the Great Spirit. This is just, you know, they were like so matter of fact about it. It was amazing. So that is one of my favorite stories to tell. And I know that there's a lot of people that actually have heard that story and are like, you know what? Yeah. So they don't cut their hair anymore. Guys that just growing hella beards and stuff. I'm telling you guys, it's true. It's 100% true. Look that up. Look that story up. It's 100% true. I'm totally not lying to you. Our hair is something special. And I believe that we should treat it better because it is a part of ourself. It'd be like saying, you know, it's like when you say, oh, I hate my nails. Oh, I hate, you know, my eye color. It's like you're hating yourself. And what do you think that does to your psyche? What do you think that does to your emotional state? Much less, you know, your spiritual growth. You can't grow spiritually and hate yourself. Hate to break it to you. But that's what I'm saying. So, in this little bit of an epiphany, I know it's getting a little long, but I wanted to bring it to you as I was thinking about it. Is that, yeah, take care of your hair. Love on your hair. And when you brush it, don't, God, I hate it. Yeah. I mean, how many of us actually brush our hair like that still? Right? Just get it out. Get the fucking knots out. Right? Would you brush your pet like that? That you love and adore? No. So don't brush yourself like that. Because you should love ourselves. You should love yourself. We should love ourselves. You know, that's what all of this self-care week is all about, is showing you the different ways in which it's easy to love yourself. This is one way. So give a little love to your hair. Be like, oh, you look so beautiful today, you know? Oh, you're so nice and clean. And we're just going to brush you out and make it even more beautiful. And whatever. Sweet talk your hair. Sweet talk yourself. But that's my tip for you for the day. Talk to your hair. Talk sweet to your hair. Your hair will love it. You will love it. And you will feel so much better about yourself. And that will just continue on into every other area of your life, as we have talked about all the time. So thank you guys. Self-care week. Keeping it rolling. I will see you soon.